Hello everyone, welcome to the second session of Logical Reasoning Booster session. As I promised you guys, today I am going to teach you the topic of circular arrangements. It's one of the most easy chapter, or I should say the easiest chapter, okay, that you can find out in logical reasoning. Okay, and here again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the basic concept of how to approach the questions of circular arrangement. And after that, I will, solve a question and show you that how you can, basically attempt these kind of questions. So welcome everyone to session number 2 of Logical Reasoning Boost series. And the topic for today is circular arrangements. All right, so let's get started. So those of you who are not aware of who I am, here's a brief idea about it. And of course, you are going to get the PDF of this particular session in the description box. So do check them out. All right, so you can visit our website www.cipmat.in. Okay, so here is a small warning to you guys. Okay, it is cipmat.in. Okay, you shouldn't go to cipmat.com. All right, so this is not our website. Okay, that is going to redirect you to some other website, okay, to one of our competitors, and basically, okay, we are not at all associated with them. Okay, so do ensure that you go to cipmat.in. All right, so please go to this particular website and you register yourself in for our beautiful courses. You can check them out, and of course you're going to get your absolute value for money. And these are the important links. Okay, you can visit our website over here at www.cipmat.in. Okay, and of course, again, remember it's .in, not .com. All right, you can check out our courses in the various links that I have provided you, and also follow us in the various social media handles. And here are some tips for cracking any aptitude test. So do go through them and express your views in the comment section in this particular video. All right, so without wasting any more time, let's move forward and start this particular chapter. So let's start with circular arrangements. So what are circular arrangements? Circular arrangement basically involves sitting of people around a table or arrangement of things in a circular manner. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So any circle that you have, okay, any circle kind of table you have, okay, there people are sitting in this way. Okay, always assume one thing in this particular case, that people are sitting in such a way that they are facing towards the center of the table. Okay, they're facing towards the center of the table. All right, so if suppose there are 6 people, then this is how you're going to draw. Then if suppose there are let's say 8 people, then in that particular case you can draw it in this way: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Okay, in this way you can draw them, and of course ensure that they are facing to the center of the table. Okay, all right, so this is basically your circular arrangements. And here again, this chapter does not deal with circular permutations. Circular permutations basically deals with a number of ways in which you can arrange certain kind of people around a circular table. Okay, I hope that you remember those concepts as well. Now, so what are some of the examples that I can, what are some of the examples that that you can see? The examples are like different colored beads which are strung to form a necklace. Okay, this can be one example. And the most common example that you will be getting in your examinations is there will be a certain number of people who are sitting in a circular manner. Okay, and their positions will be discussed in the various parts of the questions. Now, in case of people sitting around a table, the table could be of any shape. Okay, it can be rectangular, it can be square, it can be circular. Okay, however, you can treat all of them as circular and equivalent to each other. So whenever I say that, some people are, sitting like this in this manner. Okay, so let's say 1 2 3 4 and 5. There, suppose 5 people are sitting in this way. Okay, this is equivalent to this particular, table arrangement. Suppose there is a rectangle in this manner, and in this rectangle, let's say that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 5 people sitting in this manner, all facing towards the center of the table. Okay, and this is equivalent to, let's say, you can basically draw any polygon for that matter. Okay, you can draw any polygon for that matter. For example, let me just draw a hexagon in this way. Okay, and let's say 5 people are sitting in this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, all of them are facing towards the center of the table. So all of them are equivalent to each other. Okay, so you can treat all of them as equivalent to each other. Now, the data which is given in such sets of questions, they basically specify the positions of all or some of the individuals in the arrangement. Okay, and on the basis of the information that is given to you, you have to try and express the wording that is given to you in English, okay, with the help of a diagram. Okay, then the positions which are specified through conditions involving specified people sitting or not sitting opposite to each other, or maybe it can be mentioned in this way, that a particular person is sitting to the right or to the left of a person. Okay, so in this way, the various positions will be described to you in the question. All right, so how do you approach a question which involves circular arrangements? So what happens is, once you read the data, the first thing that you should be doing is draw the shape. Okay, once you have identified that it is a question related to circular permutation, you draw a circle in this way. Okay, and then after that, the next thing that you are supposed to do in this particular case is that identify the number of people. Let's say there are 6 people who are involved in a particular case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, in this manner, you can put in all the 6 people. Okay, and so the 6 people are drawn in this way, and then after that, you draw the slots in the sitting arrangement. Okay, according to whatever information is given, try to represent them in this circular pattern. Now, suppose in the question, you must be, whenever you attempt any question, at that time, you will be getting phrases in this way. That is, A and B are sitting farthest from each other. Or let's say that A and B are sitting across a table. Okay, so what does that mean? So let me just illustrate that. So suppose you have a circle in this manner. Okay, and let's say that there are 6 people who are sitting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's say that if A is taking this place, okay, and you get a line in this manner, that is A and B are sitting farthest from each other, or A and B sit across the table, then this basically implies that B is going to sit somewhere over here, that is directly opposite to A. Okay, diametrically opposite to A in the circular arrangement. Okay, or not exactly like geometrically diametrically opposite, but like according to the number of people who are sitting. Okay, it should be ensured that beside A on the right side and on the left side, equal number of people are sitting in between A and B. Okay, so this is what is the case. You have to keep these things in mind. Now, certain other things that you have to keep in mind is that you should remember that unlike in straight line arrangement, okay, where the words like immediately and directly, they played a role. Okay, for example, in a straight line arrangement, if you remember, okay, then in a straight line arrangement, whenever I say that B sits immediately to the left of A, okay, then immediately left means there is no people who are sitting between A and B, right? Okay, but if I say that B is anywhere to the left of B is sitting to the left of A. So that basically means that, okay, there can be any number of places. B can be seated over here, B can be seated over here, or B can be seated over here, anywhere. Okay, this is what we learned in linear arrangements. However, in circular arrangements, there is no such case. In circular arrangements, whenever I mention that if there is a circular table in this manner, okay, and over here, if I say that somebody is sitting to the right of A, okay, that basically means that it is immediately right of A. Okay, immediately right of A. So B is sitting immediately right of A. Okay, so the words immediately or directly, they do not play a role in this particular case, in a circular arrangement case. All right, so I hope that you understand this. All right, because the thing is, let's say that you have a circular arrangement in this manner, and let's say you have A over here. Okay, and if I say that B is to the right of A, okay, then if it is not immediately right of A, then it, suppose I place B somewhere over here. Now you can say that B is to the right of A, as well as B is to the left of A. Okay, I cannot really distinguish them. Hence, whenever I mention that B is to the right of A or B is to the left of A, it basically means that B is immediate right of A or B is immediate left of A. All right. So this is what I mentioned over here. In general, there is no left side or right side unless we are talking of an immediate left or an immediate right. All right, in circular arrangements. So don't make the mistake of getting confused. Do not get confused basically in the exam, okay, related to the left and right positions for circular arrangements. So if it is given that C sits to the right of B, okay, then it is clear that C must be to the immediate right of B. All right, this is what I have been telling you. All right, so there is one trick that you can remember if you are confused about what is right and what is left. Okay, that is, if suppose a person A is sitting over here, you go in the clockwise direction, okay, then it is left. Okay, if you are going to the anti-clockwise direction, then it is considered as right. Okay, or you can just visualize this in this manner, that is, A is sitting A is facing the center of the table. Now, if A is facing the center of the table, then what does this mean? This basically means that, you are facing the center of the table. So your right side should be this and your left side should be, of course, this. Okay, so you can think of it in that way as well to avoid any kind of confusion. All right. So I think that we have done enough of theory. Let's take up an example and see that how we can apply this particular theory. Okay, so let's get started. So in this question, it is given that P, Q, R, S, T, they are, they sit around a circular table. So of course, first of all, the first thing from here, okay, so every sentence basically means something or the other. So from this sentence, what can I say? Okay, a circular arrangement, of course, like this. Okay, and from this circular arrangement, what can I say? I can say that there are a total of 5 people. So let me draw slots for 5 people. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so there are slots for 5 people over here that I have drawn. It says that P sits 2 seats to the left of R. So let's say if R is sitting over here, then to the left of R, okay, P is going to sit first seat, second seat. So P is going to take this place. Okay, it again says that Q sits 2 seats to the right of R. Now, what does that mean? That basically means that, okay, first seat, second seat. So Q must be sitting somewhere over here. All right. And these two places will be either taken by S or T. Okay, S or T over here. All right. Now, so this is what I can gain. This is what I can understand from this part of the question. So what I'm going to do is, since this is going to be used in the other parts of the questions as well, I'm going to just copy this and keep it for further reference. And yeah, now let's see what is the question. It says that according to the question, it basically says that if S sits between Q and R, so S is basically taking this place. Okay, so T is not taking. So here S is not taking the place. T is going to take this place. Okay, who sits to the immediate right of P? Immediate right of P. So right is this. So immediate right of P is T. So option 1 is correct. T will be the correct answer in this particular case. You see, it's so easy to understand. Now, let's go to the next question. This question says that which of the following cannot be correct sitting arrangement for 5 people in either clockwise direction or in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so if you see the sitting arrangement in this particular case, okay, let's see whether option 1 is correct or not. Okay, let's see that whether option 1 is correct or not. P, Q, R, S, T. Okay, P is seated, Q is seated. Okay, R cannot sit over here, right? R cannot sit over here because there should be at least one person between Q and R. There should be at least one person between Q and R. Hence, the first option is not possible. And since it is R that which cannot be a correct sitting arrangement, I am not going to check the other options. I'm going to simply put that option 1 is the correct answer in this particular case. Here you got lucky that the first option was correct and you didn't have to check the other options. All right, so this is how you can attempt this question. Now let's move to the next question. So question number 3 says that if S is not sitting next to Q, who is sitting between Q and S? Okay, first I'll bring the diagram. So this is the diagram that I have. Now, if S is not sitting next to Q, so S is not going to take this place. Okay, so here who is going to take this place? T is going to take this place and S is going to take this place. Okay, now who is sitting between Q and S? Okay, so between Q and S, I can clearly see that P is sitting. So your option will be option number 2 in this particular case. So your answer to this question is option number 2. And there you go. Okay, this will be the correct answer. All right. Now, let's move to the next question. This question says that if a new person U joins the group. Okay, now see, just I have read this much part that if a new person U joins the group, that means now instead of 5 people, there are 6 people. So I have to redraw the whole diagram. The old diagram is not going to work. Okay, so let me just draw 6 people. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Correct? So these are the 6 people who are going to sit. Right now, let's say that the initial conditions for the sitting arrangement should be observed. Now, if the initial conditions for the sitting arrangement is observed, then what can I say about this? Then the thing that I can say about this is that R is somewhere over here. If R is over here, then P sits somewhere over here and Q sits somewhere over here according to this information, right? Now, there are 3 vacant places and these 3 vacant places can be taken by S, T, or U, right? These 3 vacant places can be taken up by S, T, or U. Let's see that who are the, who can take up these places from in between S, T, and U. A new condition that U does not sit next to R, okay? So U cannot take this place, U cannot take this place. So of course, U has to take this place. All right. And now this place is going to be taken by S or T. Okay, this place is going to be taken by S or T. Then it is said that which of the following statements is true? Let's see. Option number 1, let's analyze this. U sits to the immediate right of S. To the immediate right of S, you can clearly see that the possible options are R, Q, and P. Okay, R, Q, and P. You cannot sit with to the immediate right or left of S, of course. Okay, so option number 1 is not correct. Option number 2, let's understand. U sits to the immediate left of T. Clearly, again, T can either take this place or T can take this place. So to the immediate left or right, if I check of T, okay, again, the possible options are R, Q, and P. You cannot take that place. So again, second option is incorrect. Let's see what is the third option. U sits to the immediate left of P. To the immediate left of P, the head is P. To the immediate left of P, U is sitting. Yeah, I think this is correct. So option number 3 will be correct in this particular case. Okay, I hope you have understood this question as well. Now, let's move forward to the next question. If a new person U joins the group, such that the initial conditions for sitting arrangement should be observed, and also a new condition that U does not sit next to P, S, and T is satisfied. Again, U has joined, so that means I have to draw the new diagram of 6 people. Okay, so let's quickly draw the 6 people. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 6 people are there. And again, the initial conditions are observed. So if R is over here, then P is going to take this place and Q is going to take this place. Okay, and the other places are going to be taken up by S, T, or U. Okay, now it is said that U does not sit next to P, S, or T. Okay, so U cannot take this place, U cannot take this place, because it cannot sit beside P. So I think that it can't, okay, there is no restriction that you cannot sit beside Q or R. So U has to take which place over here? U has to take this place over here. Okay, so U is going to take this place, and S or T are going to take this place and this place over here. So now the question is that who will be the neighbors of P? So clearly the neighbors of P, okay, are going to be S or T. Okay, or basically it's not S or T, S and T, right? So in this case, your option number 1, which is S and T, is going to be the correct option. Okay, so this is how you can attempt this particular question. All right, I hope you have understood this question as well. So that will be mostly it for the questions part of it. Now it's your task to go ahead and practice, take out your logical reasoning book and practice from the chapter of circular arrangements. Okay, and yeah, so that will be mostly it. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. So if you have liked this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for our channel.